Is it possible to catch 50 carp in a session? Well, we're at a little commercial fishery and that is what we're doing. A little competition.
I'm going to win.
Who can catch 50 carp first? Game on. My tactics for trying to catch 50 carp today is going to be on the feeder, straight on the bottom, pellet feeder, and then I've got a selection of baits. That's my aim. That's my tactics. If I see them rising up in the water, I might get the pellet waggler out. But I think, you know, time of year is still cold. I'm thinking straight on the bottom, trying to get them feeding, get a nice group of fish in there in my swim. Keep the pellet going in. I've got a little bit of sweet corn to go in as well. If I need to add a few bits and bobs, I've got pellet with me, I've got ground bait with me. I can mix all that up. But yeah, I'm just going to try and get them feeding on the pellet, and then I've got a selection of hook baits to win me this competition and catch 50 carp. I've been to Maythorne Fisheries quite a few times. Me and Shane both have, and to be fair, we want to get back out on the rivers and that but at the moment the area is just completely swamped with floods, and the rivers are so high they're bursting their banks. The fields look like lakes themselves. So we've done a little bit of a ring around, see what lakes are affected, see what is, you know, if we can get on any. Maythorne's not really affected. The water is up, but we're still on pegs. It's okay, you know. There has been a lot of fall, so that can affect the fishing. It's only mid-February, still cold, so various conditions are against us. The sun is shining though, and that is the first time in a while. I'll take that every day of the week. As we know Maythorne Fisheries, we know that there's a lot of fish in here. We know it's quite easy to catch, and we've had a fair few good days down here. So yeah, we thought we'll come down here because we want to get the rods out, want to get fishing and see what we can catch. And we thought we'd make it a bit interesting and yeah, bit cocky, but yeah, who can catch 50 carp first? In the summer, you could do that all day long. You could probably do 100. You could probably do 100. But yeah, so we thought we'd get down here, get the rods in, and see who can win. And that is fish number 5. 3 carp, 2-eyed. Looked like a massive chub, but I'm pretty sure it's an eyed. You know, when you're a cross between a few different fish, it could get you sometimes. There wasn't really that much red, it's quite pale, but had the mouth size of, you know, it can take that like golf ball kind of tennis ball size mouth of a chub, and the length of a chub, quite nice. But I'm pretty sure it was an eyed. But like I say, if I'm wrong, please drop it in the comments below because I would love to know.
Not a massive fish, but a lovely looking fish. What a stunning little fish that is. Absolutely pristine. This place is absolutely full of fish, to be honest with you. So the only fair thing that we've done is we're not counting the opposite of the fish. I mean, we've already had some. I've already had plenty of fish. I think I've had like nine fish or something like that before already. So I'm 2 carp in, and what we've done is we've set us off a target of actually 50 carp. So we'll see how that goes. But yeah, 50 carp. I'm just turning around and watching my feeder rod every second because he's just sat there. She's moving nicely. This feels to be a bit better of a fish from what we've been catching. And she's in. Once again, not a massive fish, but absolutely stunning fish. Looks absolutely lovely. I can't see any markings on there. That's yeah, I always keep an eye out for if there's any sores or anything on the fish, because if so, then I'll give her a quick spray with the first aid. But yeah, not a massive one again, but a stunning little fish.
Nothing's being consistent at the moment. I've tried pellet, I've tried the sweet corn, I've tried worm. What I seem to be getting takes on at the moment is the luncheon meat and the mussels. So I'm just going to keep persisting with them, see if we can build up a little swim and get some more fish in. But yeah, bit of a slow day, but it's great to be back out of the bank. Alright, so I've just been called over. Shane's caught a fish that he really wants me to come and see, so let's have a little look. Whoa, let's have a look.
I absolutely love them, Darren. I absolutely love them.
A tench. Look at that. It's a beautiful tench. Look at that. I didn't know they were in here.
No, me neither, to be honest.
That is lovely.
I love them. Absolutely over the moon with him.
What a fish.
Okay, I was after the carp really in the competition, but at the same time, I love him.
I've never caught a tench that big. Mine are, maximum about that big really. But yeah, that is a beautiful fish. It is my goal this year to catch a bigger tench. But that is beautiful. Love it.
Over the moving.
Congrats, mate.
It
What was
feels
that on?
lovely. So that was actually on worm. So I was on for worm.
Rest her back up in the water.
Worm in her.
Worm?
Yeah. There she is, look.
Not that I'm going to go back and try worm quickly. I love tench. Never really caught many and none big. I mean, it's like ounces, mine is. So, yeah, the fishing's not going as we planned. We were hoping to really smash it out of the park and have a competition who could get the first to 50. That's not going to plan at all. So, scores on the doors at the moment. Shane's on 13. I'm on 5. Nice fish, all nice fish. That's really, that's what matters really, isn't it? We're catching fish and they're nice fish. That's good. But yeah, not going exactly to plan. Now, I don't know about you, but 50 carp, that ain't looking hopeful.
No, yeah. I need to find a big shoal of them.
Yeah. So I think we should change the the competition.
Yeah, we should do.
Whoever catches the most.
Yeah.
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 Right.
That's
what we'll do, because I think we way overestimate ourselves. We've had probably like 50 to 75 fish in the summer on a session.
Yeah.
But obviously there's been a lot of rain. Still
it's
cold.
Fishing weird, isn't it?
It's still it's only February still, isn't it? So right, game is still on, but it's not 50 now. It's just who can catch the most fish overall.
It's being a little optimistic, won't we?
Yeah. Any fish?
Yeah, any fish.
Any fish, who can catch the most? Right, game on.
Today while I'm fishing, I just wanted to run you through exactly what I'm using. So I've opted for the Daiwa ends-on feeder rod. Now this rod is actually a 12-foot feeder rod. Then I've gone for a Daiwa Crossfire. I believe this is a 4,000. Yeah, 4,000 RB reel. £10 line on there. And then at the bottom, we lead into the pellet feeder, which is obviously the opened end one. And then obviously you just put your screttings in here. Obviously they fall out as it hits the bottom and so on. With a 4-inch ear rig, and I believe this is £8 with a quick stop. Now on the bottom I've been using a variety of baits. So I've been using meat, little bits of chopped meat, sweet corn, and I've also had the worm on there too, but I brought a few other bits and bobs. But yeah, so I've had a couple of fish already, but I just wanted to let you know what I was using.
Look at that. Lovely little carp. Very pale. You get commons and they're quite golden, but that's very pale. But lovely little fish. Now I've got a whole host of baits. I've got mussels down here. I've got some luncheon meat. I've got sweet corn. I've got worms. I've got the pellet feeder. You guys know me, so you know it's going to be a simple rig. This is pretty much it. Free running Preston feeder, pellet feeder, 20 grams because it's really not far distance that we're going. Quick change bead, and then a pre-tied hair rig. Push stop hair rig. So that's it. Size 12 hook, barbless, and I'm just using these. Size 14 I'm using. Yeah, size 14. £6 breaking strain. I've got £8 on main line, so the hook link will break, everything will come back. Put push stops, yeah, pretty simple, easy, nothing too fancy. I'll put a mussel on now. David, Shane's dad, showed me a little trick. So I'm using the push stop. He said you open up the mussel, so this is what I've been doing for a while now. You open up the mussel and you find this piece, and then you go through here at an angle, just push it all the way through, pop it out the other side, take your push stop off, twist it around, and you're good to go. So that is like that. Now, what I've been doing is, let me just put the feeder there, is getting a, because that is quite a big lump of bait. So what I've been doing is getting the scissors and then just chopping this part off. Just chopping this part off. And then we're left with, it's falling off. We're left with a nice, you know, smelly hook bait. All the juice is going to come out of there, which is really good. And what I'm going to do, just to keep them confident in taking the bait, and, you know, it obviously adds attraction. I'm going to pop this in there, and I'm going to get the rest. Going to get my pellets. Going to fill the pellet feeder. A couple of squidges in there, not too tight, but enough. So there we go. There's a free offering of mussel there. You've got your pellets, which have been flavoured with krill and dyed yellow, and then you've got my hook bait. So very simple rig, as you can see, and it looks pretty decent. I think you'll agree.
And Darren's feeling the pressure now. I think that's 14 fish I've had. I've had 5 carp. So yeah, we're doing all right. And 1 tench, beautiful tench. This has been proving the key to me at the minute. The Scopex 2mm scretins. So that's what we've done with them. We've soaked them in Scopex, and they're doing the bit at the minute. And I'm usually using a worm on the end of the air rig. So that's doing the thing at the minute. As you can see, my line's just going and going and going.
Oh. Look at that. It just come off as it went in the net. Probably my last fish of the day. Let's have a look. Lovely little carp. Lovely little carp. Look at that. Look at that. Brilliant, isn't it? Great. Took a little white wafter. Love it. What a session, eh?
Didn't turn out as planned, really, did it? But
no, we were kind of optimistic, weren't we? I think we were a bit...
only slightly.
Yeah, I think we were trying to be a bit cocky. Oh, let's jump out and go get 50 carp each. Who can beat each other?
In the summer, I think we.
Yeah. We'll come back and we'll do the 50 challenge in the summer.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, we will.
But we've what's the scores on the doors? How many have you caught?
I think 18. I think
you caught 18.
That's about 9 carp. I think.
Yeah, I've caught 7. 7 fishing total.
Yeah, I know, it's bad.
I think it was 4 carp, and I think 3 eyed.
Yeah. Well, I had a tench.
Yeah, you did. Yeah,
we had a tench.
A tench is beautiful. That's a win any day of the week.
Lovely, mate.
Any day of the week.
Lovely.
But yeah, I mean, what was your best tactic? What was your catching them on?
So what I was using is the scretins that was obviously dipped in Scopex.
Yep.
So it was marinated in Scopex, and
pellet in
I had
Scopex.
Worm and meat, believe it or not.
Yeah, I was. I just showed them how much baits I've got today. I've got every kind of wafter with me.
I've got bits and bobs too.
I've got the sweet corn and worm, pellet, God knows what else. But yeah, meat was probably my best bait. It was
Cuban meat or a worm did the job really.
Yeah, it was. It really was. It is still February. It is cold.
Yeah.
It has had this area has had
minus as well.
Copious amounts of rain as well.
Oh, stupid amount. Like I said, I've said on the other, it's the rivers on the ceiling, as I call it.
I mean, just have a look at this. Look how muddy it is everywhere. It is, yeah, we're caked. Poles, all the gear's just completely caked. But that is this week's fishing video. We've had a pretty good one. It's good to get back out on the bank, isn't it?
Yeah, it was. Listen, mate, after being from like November onwards, like you just said,
Yeah.
for all that rain, to get back out and fishing again is
Yeah,
like,
it's brilliant.
Yeah.
It's brilliant. I want to get back out on the river and try and get some perch, some pike and zander.
hopefully
If we can at
yeah.
some point. But I've got a feeling it might close. But then we'll have to go hit some canals.
Yes, yeah.
We'll go hit some canals
We
and
might
find
be
some
able to
perch.
fish the river in my back garden if it carries on going up.
Yeah. But right, we're going to pack up and we'll catch you guys in the next one. Take it easy. Bye.